Before heading to Zinkwazi from Richards Bay, we were invited to come back around to recruit more students as stem cell donors at the Felixton College in Empangeni, South Africa. This time we were better prepared for a large number of students, and the process of signing them up as donors was way more efficient.
Laurie Kemp again gave us a hand, made us feel welcome, and motivated the students and some of the teachers to get involved.
This was also a good spot to try out our Pupens bag prototype.
In total, we could sign up 53 individuals at Felixton College before getting back on the road towards the village town of Zinkwazi.
Zinkwazi Beach is a small town on the north coast of the KwaZulu Natal province in South Africa. It is well known for its lagoon, which is an estuary of the Zinkwazi River. Good friends own a holiday home here and offered us a safe spot to park. A friend of theirs, Daryl, waited for us at the entrance of Zinkwazi to guide us to the house and show us around. If you're ever looking to buy a lekker holiday home, have a chat to Sue.
We were in, parked, and ready to check out what Zinkwazi had to offer.
I've just met Innocent over on Zinkwazi Beach. This is what he does for a living. He's telling a story, making a mother rhino over here, and then he's going to make a baby just there and write a message dedicated to all the mothers in the world. Lekker, Innocent. Thank you, that's very nice. So today is a rainy day and we are just about set up in Zinkwazi. We've got a nice spot to do some stem cell donor recruitment. It's still early in the morning. We've got our first donor signing up and we'll stay here for another week. Not a bad spot to set up. I just had an amazing chat with one of the residents, Debbie. She told me a wonderful story. Also has walked quite a path with cancers. She's got a very interesting perception of life and death itself, so it was quite nice chatting to somebody like that. So not a lot of young people in Zinkwazi, but we are optimistic. We also met Archie, a close friend of the community who has since unfortunately passed away from cancer. We had a recruitment drive at the Zinkwazi Beach parking today. A lady came up to us, Wendy, from the Sugar Bay Resort for teens and kids, and they invited us to come and do a stem cell recruitment drive here tomorrow, and we thought we'd pop in and check if the truck fit through the brush, and they actually gave us a spot to sleep over for the night and grab a fresh shower. got Betsy parked in the parking lot, they also invited us for a lunch, which was awesome. We spent the rest of the afternoon on the beach and also got to see some of the Sugar Bay team leaders in action.
The next morning, the whole of Sugar Bay lent us their ears and gave us an awesome welcome.
With large groups like these, we carefully go through the exclusions before allowing people to sign up. This group was ethnically diverse,
which is important in matching up donors to patients.
So today is going very well. I think we got at least 25 people to sign up. So fantastic. Sugar Bay has been unexpectedly great. Spirit over at Sugar Bay is just amazing, and all of the staff signed up, all healthy, all happy, all young, so yeah, perfect donors. We ran out of kits. We only had 18 available from the trip, but we're going to go and shoot through to Durban tomorrow to pick up some new kits from the SABMR and come back straight to Zinkwazi to sign up the rest. The weekend was coming up, and although we were able to go through to Durban the next day to pick up the kits needed, we had to wait out the weekend before returning to the Sugar Bay Resort the following Monday. So I'm just getting a quick lift from Daryl. He's taking me down to the Zinkwazi Ski Boat Club. They've given us a couple of litres of used cooking oil to chuck into the tank. Roy helping me out here with the oil. It looks like we got 4 20-litre used cooking oil tubs. Shaz here, manager of the Ski Boat Club, help us to sort it out. This is the last bucket. Still hot. Actually, it's piping hot. I'm going to take it up with this dolly, which will bring us close to 240 kilometers on the track. Alright, so it's Sunday, the 3rd of December 2023, and while Yolandi's getting some work done making dishbowl covers for the upcoming Christmas markets, preparing to go through to Umhlanga Rocks the day after tomorrow for a fundraiser. There's a young girl that needs a transplant, and we're going to see if we can get some funding for her. Right after that, on the 8th of December, we are leaving through to Howick to probably around January, so it's going to be like a long stay. Apparently there's a big market happening there on the 9th, the 16th and the 23rd of December. We'll be able to recruit some donors there and hopefully sell some stock to keep the wheels rolling. So Yolandi's busy making some stock, some dishbowl covers, jewelry and other items, and then while she's busy with that, I saw that the deck is taking a beating, so I'm going to do some maintenance. Zinkwazi has been pretty awesome. We've got a spot to park outside of a good friend Pugs and Janet Stein holiday home.
We stayed with Janet and Pugs on their macadamia farm while building Betsy for close to 2 years.
We learned loads, became close friends, and the Alkmaar community accepted us as part of the family. Myself and Pugs regularly did late night security patrols, but got somewhat sidetracked at times.
There's some eyes there.
Yeah, I see.
See that? 2 in the same branch. He's sitting a little closer now. Maybe we're interrupting some midnight action. Can you see him now?
Yeah.
I think that's eagle eye.
Yeah.
He's
I got
gone.
it. I got it.
Try and zoom his eyes. Chico moves his pip. There you go, come, turn around to us.
Bugs is also a pilot and took me on some pretty exciting flips from time to time. get going on this. So I'm going to stop for today. Just did a bit of prep, but the sun is coming over. With Fanconi anemia, you are 700 times more likely to develop any type of cancer throughout your life. That includes skin cancer, so I'm going to get out the sun. I know that stresses Yolandi out. Maybe tomorrow morning early, before the sun is too high, I'll slap the coat of paint on it and seal it up before we head off to Durban. Another quick modification that I'd like to do, sometimes if we are parked in the sun, it would be awesome to use this little aircon to cool down the back. I will take out one of the louver shutters, use a swimming pool pipe, modify it so it fits into this hole. If I wanted to cool down the back, lift the door and then put the pipe through and cool down the house. Also, another thing that I'd like to show you guys how well these Anderson blocks work. They are carpenter friendly and but actually made them for us. I would look into these if you are running a big rig or a caravan. They come in handy all of the time. Yeah, just made from normal pine, laminated together. It's cut with a contour of the shape of the wheel, and how it works is basically you drive onto them and it rolls. As it rolls, it picks up the truck and you put the chalk block stop it from rolling off. Very strong, and it's lasted more than 4 months now. On the Monday morning we were back with some fresh kits and willing donors.
Saving lives is sugar big.
The next day, another one pitched up at our campsite. Betsy also caught the eye of front row and his family and led them to also signing up. I then got some minor repairs done, and Daryl made us this beam for whenever we encountered low-hanging electrical wires. Yolandi also had a productive day and resealed our countertop and tiles. So we've got our very last sign up in Zinkwazi. Shaz is swabbing as we speak. What better place to do it than this? We can't leave Zinkwazi without trying the legendary Proud Pizza.
We spent the evening wild camping on the beach parking, which was our first evening spent next to the ocean on our trip.
So this was a very good spot to spend the last night in Zinkwazi. The rain's starting to come down now, so we're going to start heading towards Durban for our event tomorrow. arrived in Mshlanga at the SABMR's office, deliver some kits. Also going to be staying over in the parking lot tonight because we're doing a fundraising event for somebody that needs a transplant tomorrow. And then afterwards going to head out to our next destination. The SABMR team in Durban hosted a well-organized golf day for members of the public to gain financial support for 3 families in need. They also asked us to share our perspective and the challenges a family faces when going through a stem cell transplant.
The next morning we were up early and started heading inland, as the festive season meant that campsite fees skyrocketed at the coast.
Some reaching as much as 1,500 Rand per night. Before ending off this episode, we'd like to thank Nigel and Ann Walker from the Joel Walker Fund for getting on board as our latest official partners 10 months after filming this episode.
We'd also like to thank our official partners.
This episode was made in proud support of the South African Bone Marrow Registry and the Fanconi Cancer Foundation.
Also, a big thank you to our Patreon supporters.